Hey guys, happy My Mental Health Monday. Happy Labor Day as well. Today I'm going to be um, answering some questions. There's 7 of them that I'm going to answer that you guys have asked me. Some of them have to do with anxiety and depression, and some of them don't. And I decided to do this because 2 reasons. The last video that I did was kind of like womp womp, a downer. Just kind of talking about what anxiety and depression look like for me in the day in the life of just an average Monday. So I thought that it would be a little bit more upbeat to do a Q&A. And also because I'm going to be taking a break for the next couple weeks. So I just want to end it on something fun and positive. And I'm not exactly sure how long I'll be taking a break, but my kids are starting school and they've started a new sport, and I just have a feeling I'm going to be a little bit overwhelmed. So I want to give myself some time to kind of figure that schedule out and get in a groove, and then I will jump back into my Mental Health Monday videos. Anyways, okay, so let's get started. The first question is, how old are your boys? I have 3 boys. My oldest, Braxton, is 5. He will be 6 on September 22nd. My middle child is Griffin. He will be 5 on September 19th. So that means they're Irish twins. They are less than a year apart, and for 3 days every year, they are the exact same age. Which is crazy. And Henry is our youngest one, and he's 2. He turned 2 in May. So I did this question next on purpose. Number 2 is, what is it like having Irish twins? It's crazy. Braxton and Griffin are like twins. They don't know anything but each other. They sleep in the same bed every night. We've tried separating them, and it's going to be difficult now with kindergarten starting for Braxton. We know that he's going to need like really good sleep. So yeah, there's just going to be this huge transition for them, really being apart from each other. So always my battery. There we go. But yeah, so we always joked that we gave Braxton the best birthday present ever when he turned 1 because he got a brother. But yeah, they are inseparable. They are inseparable. They like speak their own little language together sometimes, like real twins do. Is weird, but also funny. And they're so sweet together. They just love each other. So it's been really fun to kind of watch how they have been integrating Henry, especially now that Henry's getting older and interacting with them more and wanting to be a part of what they're doing, how they're kind of letting him in their little circle. So yeah, but when they were babies, it was really hard. I always joke that I like blacked out the first couple years because it was so hard. And I have really awesome, amazing memories, and I'm really glad that I had a phone and a camera to take pictures and videos, because I literally think I blacked most of it out. I was super, super sleep deprived. I found out I was pregnant with with Griffin when Braxton was like 3.5 months old. But we were excited. We really were excited, and I knew it was a boy. I knew they were both going to be boys. I just always knew we were having boys. So, and for that, that's really awesome because, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to just keep passing the clothes down. We have all boys, so it's like, yeah, we can buy this because we know that 2 more kids are gonna wear it. So there's a pro to that. But yeah, so when they were babies, it was really hard. It would be like one baby would go to sleep, and then the next would wake up, and then I'd put him down, and then the next one would wake up, and then it was like I never slept, and it was probably harder than actually having real twins because because they weren't twins, they weren't on the same schedule, where if you had actual twins, they would probably be on the same schedule and doing more of the same things. But when they were really little, they weren't. You know, one was crawling and one was just laying there. So it's like, it was madness. Oh, and we had a puppy. It's crazy. Also, we were living in the Seattle area then, and my husband was working a lot of evenings and weekends and just really long days. So it was a really hard season for us. But obviously we made it through, and now I can't imagine my kids being anything obviously than what they are, especially with their age. I love their friendship. I think it's so amazing. It's so beautiful, and I truly cannot see them not being best friends for the rest of their life. There's just like no way they won't just always have that connection. I just cannot see it not being that way. So it's amazing. Okay. Number 3, where are you from? I am from Maple Valley, Washington. So we live up about 20 minutes south of the Canadian border. So about almost as far north you can go and as far west you can go. So we're literally up at the corner, but I grew up in Maple Valley, and that is about an hour south of Seattle. So yeah. Let's see, number 4, do you meal plan? I try to, but cooking is definitely something I've had to teach myself. I wasn't really taught it growing up. So that's just something new that I've had to, like a skill that I've had to master in the last, since, Braxton could start eating, I knew I was going to have to make real food, like it's not like, oh, we can just have cereal every night. Like, he needs adequate nutrition. So I had to really teach myself that, and it was kind of rough for a few years. But I think I'm pretty good now. I'm not bad. I'm a lot better. And I'm a lot better at like throwing things that are like random in their fridge left over to make like another really good meal. And we do like to eat pretty healthy. And so for like meal planning, I kind of think about like what meat we have and then what veggies we have, and then I kind of in my head try to like figure out the different meals I can make from that. And I want to say honestly, just in this last year is when I've really, and probably because Henry's eating more, so now I have like there's 5 of us, so there's like 5 humans actually eating like meal-sized portions. So I've definitely have had to learn how to like cook bigger portion meals, and my kids also do activities. They do taekwondo. They just started soccer, but they're always in something. So and our afternoons and evenings are busy, and we have a small group we do with our church. So yeah, we're crazy busy. And so yes, rambling, this last year, I really feel like I tried to teach myself and force myself how to meal plan and how to meal prep and make things in bulk so I can freeze and have stuff for when I just don't have time to cook or I'm just too pooped to cook. So like this summer we grew a bunch of zucchini, so I shredded all that, and I have that in the freezer, but then I also have like 5 loaves of zucchini bread. So if I bake in bulk. If I make like a chili or a soup, I bake in bulk and I split it in 3. So then I have meals to, unthaw and cook. Anyways, number 5, coffee or tea. Definitely coffee. I love coffee. I cannot live without coffee. I'm addicted to coffee, straight up addicted to coffee. I will drink black coffee if I have to, but I am a big fan of creamer, and I'm really trying to not be. My husband makes fun of me how much cream I put in my coffee, but whatever, makes me happy. And I go back and forth on like half and half in creamer. I do the half and half when I'm feeling bad about all the sugar and crap that's in the creamer that I like, but then I start having half and half, and then I just really want the good stuff. Anyways, and I probably have tea like once or twice a month. It always just sounds really good and it smells good, but then I taste it and sorry, nothing compares to coffee. And yeah. 6. Does your anxiety and depression tend to be harder during different seasons? I imagine this question means seasons as in the 4 seasons that we have, and I would say yes, but in different ways. I feel like I'm more depressed in the winter because of holidays and just the lack of sun we get in the Northwest. And I think being like cooped up in a house makes you go a little bit stir crazy and not being able to get outside as much. The depression I feel like is probably more then, but then I feel like I have more anxiety in the summer, springtime, when we have more time to get outside and do things. And I think it's because I probably just like push myself to do too much and I get anxious about things, and then I have these huge to-do lists that I haven't accomplished because we're doing things, which is a balance I'm trying to, figure out. But so I feel like I have more anxiety in the summer and more depression in the winter, but yeah, they're both there in their own little ways. And it's not like a huge shift or anything, but I guess if I had to say it was harder in one season, I guess it would be that. And then, let's see, my last question here is, what is my favorite movie? I love The Holiday. I don't even know what year that movie was made, but it's the one with Cameron Diaz and, oh my gosh, now I just forgot all of the actors and actresses. Jack Black's in it. Oh my gosh, Kate from Titanic. What the heck is her last name? Jude Law. There's just a bunch of people. I just think it's like hopelessly romantic and sweet, and oh my gosh, the old man in it. Ugh. And it's just, I think it just, whenever I watch it, I am happy. I love it. And it makes me want to get on a plane and go to somewhere in like England in the country and live in a cottage for a minute. And it also makes me want to go to LA and live the like glorious, glamorous city life. It's like the best of both worlds. And I love the clothes in the movie, and oh my gosh, the soundtrack. I just like, sometimes I'll just listen to it and man, it just makes me so happy. So yeah, I love The Holiday. I would definitely say that's my all-time favorite movie. And yeah, that's about it. Okay guys, so like I said, I'm going to be taking a break, and I don't know for how long. I can't imagine it being more than a couple weeks, but I definitely just need to do that so I can, figure life out here. Ugh. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good Labor Day weekend. We went camping in Canada with some friends and their kids, and it was chaos, but it was so much fun, and it was the perfect way to end summer before heading into the school year. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good Labor Day. Hope maybe you got to get out and do some stuff, or I don't know, yard work, whatever. Enjoy the sun before it's winter. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. Happy My Mental Health Monday, and I will see you guys soon.